Competing in the Panorama category dedicated to independent and art house films, Love is Strange has opened at the Berlin Film Festival. Veteran actors John Lithgow and Alfred Molina star in this dramatic comedy about a gay couple forced to live apart shortly after taking their long-overdue marriage vows.
It's wonderful to come and represent and promote a film that I'm so proud of. This is Love is Strange, and we all just love it, the whole group.
After 39 years together, Ben and George are finally able to get married. One of the consequences, however, is that George gets fired as a music teacher at a Catholic school. The couple suddenly find they can't afford the mortgage on their small New York flat and have to sell. They turn to family and friends for help.
It's just a transition phase, probably just a week or two.
We need a place to stay.
Wait a minute. Did I miss something here?
These last weeks have been tough on us, Elliot. Losing the job, looking for health insurance. We need a breather.
Yeah, believe me, moving out of here is the last thing we want to do.
Premiered at the Sundance Festival last year, Love is Strange received a standing ovation.
Very soon.
Also running out of competition is the adaptation of Nick Hornby's novel A Long Way Down, a dark comedy about an unlikely pact between four strangers who meet on a rooftop with the intention of committing suicide. It's not the first time one of Hornby's bestsellers has been adapted for the silver screen.
I think that we always use the wrong terminology because people talk about books being turned into films, and actually the book doesn't turn into a film. The book stays in the bookshop and the film is something else.
After dissuading each other from jumping off the building, the four form an emotional support group, and through a string of events they somehow become media celebrities.
Sorry, you can't go backwards.
Please stop, Maureen, please stop.
Starring Pierce Brosnan, Imogen Poots, Toni Collette and Aaron Paul, the film has received mixed reviews and is due out in cinema theatres next month.
I don't know you, and I don't travel well, and I've never been on a plane before.
You've never been on a plane before?
Shut up, Jess. Maureen, if you're afraid of flying, I've got these tablets.
I'm not afraid of flying. It's just, I didn't want to be in the papers, and I didn't want to be on TV, and I don't want to be here now. I just want to go back to my old life, okay?
Your whole life wasn't very good, Maureen. Look, we made a pact.
This is the final call. That is the final call for flight CH432 to Tenerife. Will all remaining passengers please make their way to gate C38 immediately?
It's gonna be fine.
Come on.
Mon cœur, on me l'a confectionné le jour de ma naissance. On dit que je suis né le jour le plus froid du monde et que mon cœur a gelé.
The Boy with the Cuckoo Clock Heart is the story of Jack, born in Edinburgh on the coldest day ever. When his heart stops beating because of the cold, Dr. Madeline saves him by replacing it with a mechanical clock. The film is based on an album and illustrated novel by Mathias Malzieu, leader of the band Dionysos.
Ce qu'il fallait garder, c'était l'esprit.
We wanted to stay faithful to the spirit of the concept. Then we had to take liberties, because otherwise the film would have been too long, 4 or 5 hours long. And also because we didn't just want to sum up the book or the album in a movie.
J'ai rencontré une petite chanteuse.
Ce sont des choses qui arrivent.
Oui, mais quand je l'ai vue...
Jack's fragile cuckoo clock heart means he must never get angry or excited, and crucially, he must never fall in love. But one day he meets beautiful street singer Misa Cassia.
Mon petit incendie, laissez-moi croquer vos habits, les déchiqueter à belles dents, les recracher en confetti.
Co-produced by Luc Besson, The Boy with the Cuckoo Clock Heart is competing in the Berlinale's Generation category dedicated to children and young people's movies.
Oui, allons-y.